Gearing up for a podium spot in what promises to be a grueling paddle, rivers along the route are promising big action filled to capacity from recent heavy rains. Some race favorites are going through their paces ahead of the 130-kilometer race. Last year's runner-up and world paddling champion Hank McGregor and women's third-place finisher Bridget Hartley are hoping to capitalize on the high water volumes despite the challenge this could pose.
Normally the last couple of years there's been no water in the river, and we've obviously suffered from the drought season that was a couple of years ago. So now the dams are full. We've been utilizing all of that, and spent many a weekend in the valley and obviously all the pre-races. So hopefully that's going to pay dividend when we race next week.
I do feel like at least I've seen every part of the river that I needed to. Obviously, it's just the water level that affects how you go down the river, and I think that it's a really competitive year for the women's doubles this year. So to be on that podium, I think will be absolutely amazing, but it's going to be a tough race. But I think in the same breath, it's really good to be able to be racing quite a few women's crews.
Their fellow competitors are upbeat and raring to go.
Preparation, they've been good between myself and Ngobile Makanya. We started last year, November, training together. And we've been putting a lot of work with Ngobile, running-wise with the boats, and do more paddling. As we all know, that especially at day 3, it's a paddling race. There is no more running over Burma. So we had to try by all means to put more work on paddling so that we're going to be strong when the day.
The K2 race will be a valuable learning curve for those paired with the more experienced paddlers, and for those finding their feet with new teammates.
As we paddling K2 is not the same as K1 or other person K2. Like I was paddling at end, it's not the same with B, because now there's new techniques. The way we sit on the boat is not the same, but we've been training that. I think it will work.
Last year's winners Christy Mackenzie and Andy Burkett are back in the reckoning this year, paddling with Jordan Peak and David Evans, respectively. Dusi Canoe, SABC News, Durban.